This organization is more than a group of artists or sewers or community helpers. It's really fine human beings.
It's a group of wonderful women and one man. They're very kind. The camaraderie is exceptional. They have a giving spirit, and they care about each other.
We come from different backgrounds. We have different talents. We are all talented. But when I joined, I wanted to learn to quilt, but I've learned so much more than just quilting.
I've quilted for years, but I've done the same thing over and over because I know it, and I don't think that's so good. The new thing I think I really learned is don't be afraid to ask anybody, because they'll stop what they're doing and they'll be right there to show you. Just little tricks that I didn't know.
When we first moved to New Bern about 2 years ago, the Quilt Guild immediately gave me a new group of friends and contacts. We also have a sharing time where you can share your own quilt ideas, and it's a great way for inspiration and a little pat on the back for everybody when they're showing off their own work.
Here we meet every week, and I'm also retired, so I get more time. So I'm really enjoying the friendly atmosphere. I've really enjoyed coming here and making sure I come every Thursday, because there's always something that we do here.
The friends, the family. I was sick 8 years ago, and it was like unbelievable. The cards that came, the food that came, and just, what can I do for you? Really was wonderful.
The Twin Rivers Quilters Guild is a lovely group of ladies of all ages who get together on a monthly basis and talk about quilting and display their work and encourage each other to quilt.
The Guild is a wonderful guild. It's 140 people that share this common hobby.
And even though our backgrounds are entirely different, our life experiences have been different, but we still have the same mutual love for fabric, for quilts, patterns, even though we're probably all different skill levels, but we love what we're doing. And we love spending time with each other because we have this great love.
This past year, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I had so much support from the Guild and the prayers that came. And so I've just made so many good and close friends.
I'm brand new, so I really enjoy the creativity that I find just meeting the people here, the inspiration. The amount of experience that comes out of this group is amazing and inspiring.
I am the first male member of Twin Rivers Quilters Guild. As a male member, I have 125 wives, older sisters, and younger sisters. Can be a lot of fun, can also be a royal pain sometimes. If you have a question, you don't know how to make something or what the order of is, somebody will be able to help you and tell you. And we had this, they're a great resource. And they're a lot of fun.
I just joined the Guild like 3 years ago. I'm new at quilting. And I have found that my experience so far in the 3 years, that it's been fantastic because there's so many talented ladies.
I like the diversity of the people and how everybody gets along, and there's so much to learn from people and just the resources that are available. I love it.
When I first started coming to the Guild, I was just doing quilts with squares and rectangles. And I saw all the beautiful quilts that people were making, so I was inspired to do something more difficult. And each year I've tried to find a pattern that's more and more difficult.
Everything I've learned about quilting has come through my relationship with this group. When I first came in, I had only quilted for about a year, but I didn't know anything about quilting, so I remember Helen Williams, who was one of the original and founding members and is still with us. I was trying to make this terribly difficult pattern, which I thought, oh, I should have this, not knowing that I didn't know what I was doing at all. And Helen, she'd go, okay, now you need to fix this. Now, here's how you do this. Now,
she was trying to put that together. You know how you have problem getting the center? And I said, Lynn, do you mind if I suggest something? And she said, no, I'll be happy for you to. So I was telling her how to sew it so those centers would, well, you got 8 points, would meet.
all of the ladies can take you, your skill level, from wherever you start when you come to this group, and you can go as far as you want to go with it.
I love the Guild. I just patronize it in any way I can.
They all pitch in for whatever they need to do, and there's never a problem with volunteers. And just proud to be part of this Guild.